All right, so I want to challenge myself. Right now, you're looking at the image from a Sony FX30. Got a 12mm lens, a Zoom F3 audio recording, a shotgun mic. It's a pretty expensive setup. I have an external monitor, all this stuff. It's a pretty pricey setup at about $1,800 for the camera, $200 for the lens, which is really not that bad, honestly. It's a pretty good setup. That being said, I have a camera here. This is a Sony NEX-5T. Let's see if you can... Oh, it's not good. Let's see if you can see that model number right there. Yeah, this camera came out this long ago. And we're gonna see if I can shoot a YouTube video on it. Now in this YouTube video, I'll just be probably rambling. I'll probably talk about 5 reasons why I want the new iPhone 15, but it's just for the sake of a test to see if I can actually do it. And maybe it'll prove something to you guys too, that you don't need to get the latest camera to start a YouTube channel. You can use something old. Now, that being said, I will be syncing this audio in post, and I am using my Zoom F3, which is a 32-bit audio recorder just for safety because this camera doesn't have a headphone jack. No headphone jack whatsoever, no audio inputs. It does have a mini HDMI, which is awesome. I can connect it to my external monitor. But yeah, we're gonna do the rest of the video on this guy. All right, so I didn't want to spend too much time on the FX30, but just to preface this, I'm using the same 12mm lens from the FX30 on the NEX-5T. So yeah, that's the same. We're gonna see if we can lower some of this brightness. I don't know. The ISO is 100, the f-stop is 2, and the shutter speed is 160 or 60. So same settings all the way through, and I'm using the same audio recorder pointed at my mouth in the same direction to get this image. Now, the interesting thing is that the FX30 has a crop sensor, and this also has a crop sensor. So that means essentially you're getting the same kind of field of view, maybe a little bit different. I think I kind of tilted the... Yeah, let's do that. So yeah, so you're getting the same field of view, the same perspective. It's just an image quality thing. Both of these are filmed in 1080, but this is 1080 from this year. And that's 1080p from, you know, 2022 or something like that. So yeah, that's the image that you get, and let's do the video. So here's my old iPhone. This is the 13. I never upgraded to the 14 just because I didn't really see a big use in it. And oh yeah, focus speed. Here's the thing, focus speed. From there to there, back on my face. I think that's pretty decent. It's not super fast, but it's decent. So yeah, the iPhone 15. I didn't get the 14 because I didn't see it as that much of an upgrade. It was just the dynamic island, which looked cool aesthetically, but didn't really complete anything for me. So I waited, and I'm glad I waited because I wanted USB-C connectivity. I want everything I own to be USB-C based. And that's kind of my biggest gripe right now with Apple, because even though they've updated the AirPods to be USB and the iPhone's USB-C, and even the iPads, most of them are USB-C, and my AirPod Maxes that I have, those are Lightning, and I'm kind of stuck with those. I got to see if I can sell those to somebody. But the USB-C capability means that I have less cables to travel with, which is great. Next thing that's great about the USB-C iPhone 15 is that now I get to use my SSDs plugged in directly. I don't have to use a weird dongle or adapter to connect my camera when I'm traveling to transfer files. I can just do it right there on my iPhone. Sometimes I just want a quick snippet of a video, maybe it's for a shorts or reel or something, and that's infinitely easier, which means I can film in ProRes on my iPhone 15, which is just amazing because this is a $1,500 camera. Why wouldn't I want to be able to use it to its full capacity? Yeah, I know they added titanium. That sounds like a really cool thing. I don't think it's better than the materials they were using previously. I think the titanium one's supposed to be overheating. I don't know if that's true or not. And the last reason I really want the iPhone 15 is for USB-C headphones. Now there's times where just so you guys know, I review headphones here, so I get sent tons of Bluetooth headphones all the time, crazy amount. I got a bunch of them floating around. That being said, I kind of do like using I use wired headphones for monitoring, and I want to be able to connect those without a Lightning adapter, just USB-C like DAC to my iPhone, and now I can do that easily. Oh, another great thing is that on the iPhone 15 with USB-C, I can connect my DJI mics with the USB-C adapter. It just makes it that much easier. You could already kind of do it with the iPhone adapter, but now it's USB-C, so it's just one less thing you have to worry about. So yeah, stay tuned. I'm gonna grab the iPhone at some point before the year's over, and I'll show you guys. Also, again, this has been the NEX-5T. Sorry that my lighting's a little weird. My actual key light kind of blew out on me, so I have to use this like janky light bar, but even still, I think it's doing a great job. We're gonna intercut this footage and see what it looks like. I won't even switch back to the Sony FX30 to end this video. I'll just leave it like this on the NEX-5T. So you can probably pick up this camera used on eBay for a decent price. I think I paid too much for mine. I paid like $2 something to some random lady on Facebook Marketplace. She finessed me. She 1000% finessed me. But yeah, this proves my point that you can shoot a talking head video on YouTube with a camera from this year. So yeah, hopefully this was a fun video for you. It wasn't really meant to be like a scientific test. It was just to prove a point that you don't need expensive gear to record videos. Now, to preface that, because I feel like a lot of people are kind of fake about this, you do kind of want to have decent lighting in a decent space. Like I have atmosphere. Like I've got this Govee light here, which is like $100. I've got this NAND light bar here, which is like $100. I've got that monitor right there, which is like a couple $100. I got a desk, I got some plants, I got a C-stand. Like the ambience of the environment matters, so you have to make sure you do have that. But once you have some type of atmosphere in your room, you can capture it with a $200 camera. You know, even your iPhone's usable. So yeah, stay tuned for more videos where I do pointless tests with old cameras just to justify me feeling better about I have bought this camera for $200. And let me know if it's better, if I should just use this camera and definitely sell my FX30, collect the money from that. That'd be a funny idea. So yeah, like, subscribe, give me a follow. If you want more videos about tech or camera equipment or whatever, or if you just want to be supportive, appreciate that. Because if I win, you win. I'll see you in the next one.